as we begin the meditation process, let us first start by simply taking a very slow, very gentle, but very deep, deep breath. Just drawing the air very slowly, very gently, but very deeply into the body. And as we draw the air into the body, holding the breath for as long as we feel comfortable, maybe 3 or 4 seconds, just holding the breath in the body. And then gently, gently releasing. And once again, drawing the air very slowly, very gently, very deeply into the body. Just feel the air filling the body. And once again, holding the breath for as long as we feel comfortable. And then gently, gently releasing again. Now please continue to breathe in this fashion for maybe 3 or 4 more in-breaths and out-breaths. Breathing very slowly, very gently, but very deeply into the body. Holding the breath for a few seconds, and then very, very gently releasing. Now as we breathe in this fashion, we can feel the body beginning to just slow down. We can feel the energies in the body beginning to settle. And we can feel the mind beginning to calm as we prepare to come into meditation. So just take a few deep breaths, just allowing the body to just settle down and settle in. Gradually now, as we begin the meditation process, let us start by bringing the body into a state of total and complete relaxation. We begin by first focusing our awareness onto a spot in the middle of our forehead. Right in the middle of our forehead. Now as we begin to focus on that one point, we begin to feel the skin start to soften and loosen. Feeling a sense of release spreading outward and downward. So we can feel the forehead beginning to relax. Gradually moving down to the temples, along the sides of the head, allowing the temples to soften and release. Feeling a sense of loosening, softening along the sides of the head. Gradually allowing the eye sockets to soften and deepen. Feeling a sense of release through the eyes. If we felt any squinting along the sides of the eyes, just allow it to fall away. Feeling a sense of release through the eyes. Gradually allowing the cheeks to soften and release. We can feel the face just beginning to relax. Gradually allowing the jaw to release. If we felt any tightness in the mouth or jaws, just allow it to fall away. Feeling a sense of hollowness in the mouth, allowing the tongue to just rest gently on the bottom of the mouth. We can even leave our lips slightly parted. Gradually allowing the front of the throat to soften. We can feel the entire face just beginning to relax. It's almost as if a mask had fallen away. It's the mask that we wear due to our tight and constricted facial muscles. So just let the mask fall away. Gradually now, bringing our awareness to the very top of our heads, the crown of our heads. And as we do so, feeling a sense of softening, a sense of loosening all around the head, the front, sides, and the rear. We can almost feel a sense of expansion, a sense of loosening, softening all around the head. Gradually bringing the awareness down to the back of the neck, allowing the muscles down the back of the neck to soften and release. we pay close attention, we can feel the head roll forward just slightly as the muscles in the back of the neck begin to release. Gradually moving down to the shoulders and upper back, allowing the muscles of the shoulders to soften and release. Gradually feel that softening moving down arms to our elbows, to our forearms, and then to our hands. Gradually feel the softening moving down the back, to the middle of the back, the lower back, and then gradually down through the front chest area. We can almost feel a sense of heaviness moving down through the body as all the muscles, sinews begin to soften and release. Just relaxing. Gradually now, bringing our awareness into the body, visualizing our heart and our lungs in the upper rib cage area. And as we do so, feeling a sense of softening and opening in the heart space. Just allowing the heart to soften and open. The heart is the feeling center of our body. It's that place from which we're most sensitive to thoughts, feelings, and emotions. The entire purpose of the meditative process is to become more aware, more conscious, more understanding of all that arises from deep within ourselves. So please just allow your heart to open and soften. We can actually feel it as a sense of softness right in the chest area. Gradually now bringing the awareness further downward, still within the body, allowing all our inner organs to completely release and relax. So we're feeling a complete sense of relaxation and release from within the body. Gradually now bringing the awareness further downward to our legs, beginning with our thighs. Feel the muscles softening and loosening. Gradually moving down to our knees. And then down to our calves. and then to our ankles. And then to our feet. Just feeling a complete sense of relaxation and release all the way through the body. And as we feel this sense of relaxation in the body, cultivating or feeling within the body a sense of absolute silence and absolute stillness. Just allowing the body to be absolutely silent and absolutely still. Gradually now, as we begin to feel that sense of silence beginning to arise in the body, let us begin to focus our awareness onto the sensation of the breath in the body. So as we breathe inward, we can feel the flow of air as it enters in through the nostrils. We can feel a sense of expansion in the body as it fills with air. And we can feel a sense of release as the air flows out of the body. Just focus on the breath. We use it as the object of our meditative awareness, the focus of our concentration. Now, as we do so, we'll probably begin to notice thoughts, feelings, emotions arising in the mind and body. Perhaps we might notice distracting sounds. But as soon as we become aware of these distractions, try not to react in any way. Try not to get caught up in judging or liking or disliking or caught up in a commentary about what might be happening or just getting carried away by our thoughts. But simply try to note whatever might be arising. If it's a thought, we might give it a label, such as thinking. If it's a sound, we might label it as sound. And just let it go. Try not to get carried away by thoughts. Just let it go. And bring the awareness back to the breath. So we remain throughout the meditation with our attention focused on the breath. As thoughts, feelings, emotions, or distracting sounds arise, simply note their presence and just let them go and bring the awareness back to the breath. At the same time, maintaining that same sense of relaxation and release throughout the body, and that sense of absolute silence and absolute stillness. Gradually now, as we begin to approach the end of this meditation, I'd like to invite you to participate in a prayer of loving kindness. So if you could please repeat after me in your mind the following prayer, which I will recite. May I be safe and protected from all inner and outer harm. I be strong and healthy in body, mind, and spirit. May I be happy and free from all physical, mental, and spiritual suffering. And may I live my life with wisdom and compassion and find freedom from suffering in this very life.